Okay, solve surd 3x plus 1 equals to 3 plus surd x. Okay, right. So for this question, okay, to solve this equation, first what we can do, since we have two surd here, okay, we can just square both sides this equation. Right, so we can square both sides. So we square the left hand side and the right hand side. Right, so at the right hand side here, if we square, okay, the square is gone. Okay, so it's become 3x plus 1, and then at the right hand side we need to expand this. So if we expand, we get 9 plus 6 surd x plus x. Okay, we just expand 3x surd x plus surd x square. It's become this expression. Alright, so now we can rearrange this equation, or we can simplify. So first we can bring x, okay, x here to the left hand side. So 3x minus x become 2x, and then we can bring 9 to the left hand side, so it's become minus 9. So 1 minus 9 is negative 8. Right, so now we have the equation of surd, that are surd at the right hand side here. So what we can do is we can square both sides again. Right, so now we square both sides. Okay, so at the right hand side here, okay, we have square, so we distribute the power. Okay, so that means 6 we get the power square, and also the square root of x we need to square. Right, so square root of x square is just x, and then 6 square is 36. So we have at the right hand side is 36x, and then 2x minus 8 square, we can expand this. So if we expand, we get 4x squared minus 32x plus 64. And then we can rearrange, or we can simplify this equation. So that at the right hand side is 0. So we bring 36x to the left hand side. So we have negative 32x minus 36x, and this is equals to negative 68x. So the equation becomes 4x squared minus 68x plus 64 equals to 0. Right, so this is a quadratic equation. Okay, we can factorize this equation, or we can simplify this first. So we can make this equation smaller, so we can divide both sides by 4. So if we divide by 4, okay, and then we get the equation is simplified to x squared minus 17x plus 16 equals to 0. And then we can factorize this equation. This is equivalent to x minus 16 times x minus 1 equals to 0. So that's mean x is equals to 16 and x is equals to 1. Right, so we have the solution x, which is 16, and x equals to 1. But for the equation of surd, we need to recheck the answer that we get. Okay, right, so first we need to check whether x equals to 16 is the solution. So we're going to substitute x equals to 16 into our original equation here, which is surd 3x plus 1 equals to 3 plus surd x. Right, so we substitute into the left hand side first. So we have left hand side equals to surd 3x plus 1. So we substitute x equals to 16. So 3 times 16 is 48. So 48 plus 1 is 49. So square root 49 is equals to 7. And then we substitute x equals to 16 into the right hand side, which is 3 plus surd x. So it's become 3 plus surd 16. So square root 16 is 4. So 3 plus 4 is 7. So that's mean left hand side we get 7. Right hand side also we get 7. So that's mean left hand side is equals to right hand side. So that's mean x equals to 16 is a solution, okay, for the equation here. Right, so that's for x equals to 16. Now we're going to check for x equals to 1. Right, so we do the same thing, which is we substitute at the left hand side. So when x equals to 1, so it becomes square root 3 times 1 plus 1, which is square root 3 plus 1, which is square root 4. Square root 4 is 2. And then at the right hand side, if you substitute x equals to 1, so 3 plus square root x, so it becomes 3 plus surd 1, Okay, third one is 1, so 3 plus 1, which is 4. Alright, so at the left hand side we get 2, and at the right hand side we get 4. So now we have the unequal value here, so left hand side is not equals to right hand side, so that's mean x equals to 1 is not a solution, okay, because okay, the equation is not equivalent. Right, so that's mean for this equation is only have one solution, which is x is equals to 16 is the solution for this equation.